Hey guys, Megan McIntosh here. Welcome to this video. Hope everyone's having a great day and you are enjoying the lovely fall weather. It's definitely a change. It's gone from really nice and warm to a little bit chilly outside, but I'm enjoying what the fall brings and I'm gonna get out my fashion style. I guess they're getting more fashionable, right? In the summer, there's absolutely, I don't really have fashion in the summer. So if you're there watching, let me know, say hi. Today's video is gonna be really exciting, really fun. I can't wait to talk about it. It's gonna be a sales skill that you can learn to keep you motivated when you're not seeing any results in your business. And this is a skill that once you learn this, it's literally like an aha moment, and it will help you during those times that you're feeling that nothing's working and you're not knowing what to do next. So if you're there, let me know, say hi, drop a 1 down below in the comments if you're watching right now. If you're watching the replay, you can also say hi, drop a 2 down below in the comments. If you're watching the replay, you can also do hashtag replay. And hold on, sorry, just got an email. I should turn the notifications off my phone, but I haven't done that, so what you gonna do? All right, so what is this skill? This is something that I'm actually gonna bring up my notes for this that I have on my computer right below me. So if you're looking at me looking down, it's because my laptop's right below me. But this is something that I actually was reading about today, and it was something that I already knew, but it just reiterated things for me. So I just wanted to reiterate things for you. You may know this sales skill already, but you're not implementing it. You're not using it to its advantage, its best way of using it. So what is that skill? And that skill is knowing how to understand your KPIs, key performance indicators, so that you can then really figure out when are the results going to happen, and understand that you're going to have many results before the big results, right? Before the big results of the income or the clients or the sales. So let me bring it down into a little less lingo for you. If you're not sure of KPIs, key performance indicators, I teach a lot of my clients how to do that. It's a sales skill, learning what your key KPIs are and understanding what are those mini results that you get and that you start seeing in your business before the big results, right? Before the money results, before the client results, okay? And I think that a lot of us know that, of course, we're going to have to get many results before we get the big results, but we put so much emphasis on the money, the clients, those kind of things, right? Our profits, our revenue, that if it's not happening quick enough, we feel like deflated. We don't feel motivated. We feel like, oh, it's never going to happen. It feels like it's not happening fast enough, and you're wondering, what can I do to make these big results happen? And the key thing is to understand your KPIs, understand what are those little miniature results, what are those, they're actually called leading indicators that then help to create the lagging indicators, right? The lagging indicators of success, right? The leading. So what are you gonna, what are those indicators that you lead with that then give you the success, right? The lagging indicators. So we all want those lagging indicators of money, clients, profit, all that, but we need to have those things that are gonna lead those little results in advance to get those bigger results. So what are some things, what are some lagging indicators that you can think about in your business so it'll keep you motivated when you're not seeing the big results, when you're not seeing the money coming in or the clients coming in, okay? And that's what I'm going to talk about. And it's really, it does depend on your business, and it does depend on what you do in your business. But some of the main things really are about the main things in business, and what I teach is marketing and sales, right? Obviously you have marketing and sales. Okay, what are the things that you're doing in your marketing and sales that are baby steps towards the big payoff? And knowing what those are and knowing how to measure those small things, those small wins, is what's going to help you when you don't see the outcome, the big outcomes. So for instance, in my business, I will look at things for my, they're called leading indicators. Things like, okay, how many connections am I making on a daily basis? How many people am I connecting to in terms of outreach? That could be something that you're doing daily and you're tracking those connections, right? Because as you know, it's people that are going to make the sale for you, the people that you reach out to, the new connections, the more trusted connections, the connections that you're improving upon and you're solidifying and building that trust more and more. So you might want to do something where you're literally knowing how many connections are you making on a daily basis, right? If you don't have any information of the activities that you do before you get the results, you're always going to feel slightly out of control in your business. And so connections could be one of the leading indicators that you track, right? In terms of your key performance indicators, your KPIs. What else could it be? It could be in terms of engagement, right? So I track my engagement metrics. I have my virtual assistant engage on people's posts, and I track who we're engaging with. And in what Facebook groups, on different people's Instagrams, I track that information so that it's not. So I want to do it. She could say I'm engaging with people for 10, 15 minutes, which is what we did at first, but then I actually wanted to know who she was engaging with. And so by having her track who she was actually engaging with, it gave me more data when it came to the sales process of, okay, this is someone that she's continuing to engage with on their posts. Where are they in the sales process? Are we Facebook friends already? Have I sent them a message? Do they know about the work I do? That kind of thing, right? Where are we in the sales process, right? Something else, some of the metrics I mentioned are connections, right? Sales outreach, sales engagement. You might also want to look at your posts and understand the metrics of how many posts are you putting out a week, or what type of posts are you putting out, right? It could be in terms of how many follow-ups are you doing, right? So a lot of the miniature results are the things that are going to give you the bigger results, right? You need to know, are the things that you're doing working, right? And so what are the things you're doing to get the big results, to get the clients, to get the money? You need to know those specific things that you're doing. And if you're not tracking them, and you're not tracking your consistency with them, you're not tracking your skill level at them, right? So with them, then you're not going to know why you're getting the client. So for instance, knowing how are you getting clients, right? Where are these clients coming from is really important, right? And so when you know this, you can actually do more of those activities to get more clients, right? If you're like, I get clients from networking events, or I get clients when I post on Facebook, I get clients from Instagram. It's really important to find out, how do these people find you, right? And asking them, hey, how'd you hear about me, right? That's something really good to track, because then you can do more of that type of activity. I know Facebook groups work really well for me, and I was just talking to someone today, and I asked them, how did you hear about me? And they said a Facebook group, right? So that just gives me that ability to say, okay, that's working. I'm going to continue to post in Facebook groups, because that leads them to getting on a call with me, right? And so you want to know these type of things that you're doing that are a little, their impact, they're small pieces of impact before the income or the big money or the success or the results that you're getting. I know I was reading Tasha Smith. She is a sales trainer for network marketers, and this is how I thought about this conversation today, because I was reading one of her blog posts, and she was talking about impact before income. And to help you stay motivated is to know those small things that you're doing to impact before you get the money, right? You need to be motivated by something, and if you're not able to track things, oftentimes knowing your sales metrics is going to make you feel more motivated, because you're going to feel like, I know how I'm getting clients. I know how the money's coming in. I know what activities I need to do more of. I know what activities aren't working. And it is one of those things where just because you have a list of things that you're tracking, it might change, right? There might be some things that you add to your tracking. Maybe you're adding your follow-ups, like how many follow-ups do you do every day, on top of the connections. Maybe it's about tracking your skill level, right? Tracking how good you are at something. So you might notice that a specific post is working better than another post, right? I teach specific types of posts for my clients to put out on social media that attract in clients. And so understanding your skill level on different elements of your business is going to help you as well, right? If you're, you might be a level 1 at copywriting, not that great, you're just getting good at it, and then you want to be able to understand, how good are you at a specific skill, because then you can improve that skill, and that can be something that you're tracking as well. So it's really something that I want you to be aware of and think about, and rather than worrying, oh my gosh, where are the sales, where are the clients, where's my money coming in, understand that the big result always comes from the smaller things that you're doing day to day, the smaller combined and compounded activities. And I know with my coach, we have an actual sheet in our Google Docs that's called Metrics That Matter. And well, actually, let me bring up my Metrics That Matter. I'll just bring that up for you. You're not actually gonna see it on the screen, but I'm gonna bring it up and talk through it. But Metrics That Matter is something that my coach Lacey Seitz talks about. And this is the same thing that I've done in sales my whole career, is understanding specific metrics to track so that you're on your way to the bigger results. So for instance, let me just get the here. So for instance, I had mentioned, hold on, I just deleted something by mistake. I had mentioned sales engagement, right? How many people you're engaging with could be the metric, but I prefer to put the names of the people so that I can then put them into my customer relationship management system, my CRM. It could be your Instagram engagement. Who are you engaging with on there? Is someone going to be tracking those metrics for you? I have my VA track my more my outreach and my engagement metrics, so my sales metrics, because she does a lot of that. But in terms of marketing, hold on, what's going on here? Okay, let's just see here. Oh, I'm looking at sorry, I was opening up my engagement metrics for my virtual assistant. Look, let me just bring up my metrics. I have a metric sheet for my virtual assistant that she tracks, and then I also have a metric sheet for me in terms of the overall business analytics that I track. So let me just bring that up now. Okay, so for instance, some things that you might track is your YouTube subscribers, right? Over time, you might track your new clients every month. You might track your new prospects or connections, which I mentioned. You might track your Facebook page, Facebook likes, your Instagram followers, your Facebook group members, right? So like as you're tracking, you're realizing that if the numbers are going up, you're more likely to get clients when your audience is growing. You might be tracking your email list totals, your revenue, but these are like larger things. So I also like to track more individualized things. So for instance, when I do launches or I do challenges and masterclasses, I like to track how many people have opted into the challenge or masterclass so that I know and how many people have opened the email or looked on the sales page, because then you can say, oh my gosh, nobody's signing up for my program, for my challenge. But if you really look at your numbers, you might say, well, I've only got 10 people signed up for my challenge or my launch. So what I need to focus on is lead generation to get more people into that launch, right? It's not necessarily that the challenge wasn't any good, right? Or the masterclass wasn't good. It's a matter about I needed to get more people on, you need to get more people onto your challenge, right? And so by knowing your metrics and knowing where they are in the sales process, it's going to help you, number one, not become overly reliant on the bigger metrics like the big numbers, like, oh, I'm not getting clients, I'm not signing clients, I don't know how, I'm not getting any money coming in, right? Like when you're focusing too much on that, that could be a way to like spiral and feel disappointed in yourself. But if you instead track, wow, I got 10 new people into my Facebook group this week, or I got 10 new people on my email list, or I engaged with this many people, this many new connections this week, and new relationships built. Like those are all going to eventually equal sales and clients and money, right? But if you're only looking at the big numbers and you're not looking at the other positives in your business and the things that you're doing to grow yourself and move yourself forward, the impact that you're making, excuse me, then you're not. When I did that, it reminded me of the Wolf of Wall Street. Do you remember the Wolf of Wall Street and the little interaction between Leo DiCaprio and Matthew McConaughey, where they're at the, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's hilarious. And he like this thing where he's on his chest, and I just like, as soon as I did that action, I like literally took me back to that movie and that scene. Anyway, sidetrack. So basically that's all I have to say, is that if you want to get motivated, an incredible way to do that is to really look at your sales metrics and understand what key performance indicators are, what are lagging indicators, what are leading indicators, what are those small things that are going to get you the big results, and start praising yourself and like patting yourself on the back for the small wins that you're getting every week, and knowing what those are on a daily basis. Wow, I made 20 new connections today. Wow, I made 15 follow-up calls today. Oh, isn't it great? I did 5 different posts today, right? Like really knowing the things that you're doing in your business and tracking that is going to make you feel so much better than just looking at the numbers and you're thinking nothing's coming in this month. Knowing that it could take 30 days, 60 days, 90 days to get any results, to get the big results, to get the lagging indicators, the money, the clients, right? Knowing that it could take some time to get it, you need to keep yourself motivated by looking at the small things, the small impact-driven key performance things that you're doing that are going to create real success. So that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you start thinking about your key performance indicators, specifically in getting your business running and putting your sales processes in place and your marketing strategies, and understanding, wow, when I look at the little things that I do in my business and I give myself praise and compliment myself for doing a good job on those things, or other people that are helping you in your team, then what that means is eventually the big results will come. It's like impossible not for them to come, right? It's impossible to do little baby steps in your business and growing your audience and reaching out to people and doing the marketing. It's impossible that you're doing those things and not eventually seeing results, right? It's just absolutely impossible. So the only way you would fail is if you're not looking at the little things that you're doing in your business and doing it over time consistently, and really also getting better at the skill of it, right? So obviously you could be doing posts and you could be reaching out to people, but maybe you're not skilled at it, right? So that's another thing that you want to look at, is your skill level at the specific task that you need to do in your business to then get clients and make money. So if you're interested in getting better at the skills in your business, the sales skills, if you're interested in really learning the key performance indicators that are important for your business, and everybody's a little bit different, so I don't necessarily say like this is cookie cutter. I like to look at everybody's business, what they're doing to get clients, and the activities they do in their marketing and sales strategy to that get them the clients. So I will work with each client individually to track specifically what they're doing, and then we can make their own metrics that matter. Thank you, Lacey, for that. Metrics that matter. It's such a alliteration. It's such a great way to say it. So if you want to coach with me and learn more about this, definitely reach out. You can send me a message anytime, and we can get on a free sales strategy call. And during this call, we could talk about this, we could talk about this topic, or we could talk about any other things in your business, specifically sales and marketing wise, that are maybe a bottleneck in your business. We could look at maybe what's working and what's not working and where you're at right now, and I will give you at least 2 to 3 tips and ideas that you can walk away with and implement right away. And then if you're interested in coaching beyond that, then we can have that discussion as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world. Thanks so much. Bye.